Have you ever heard the expression, two heads is better than one? Which is an expression that arose from problem solving. The more people you have trying to solve a problem, the easier, the better solution you come up with. Two heads is better than one. In this game, the developers, many minds got together in the spirit of two heads is better than one. Lots of them trying to improve the game. Came up with the idea that, well, one head is enough as long as it has two guns attached to it. Let me introduce to you Malig, driving his IS-3, 2, meaning two guns. He's going to show us how to play this little beast, and I really like his camo there. Green and blue, two colors that really do not go well together, but kind of look cool on this tank. Snapperoonies! Might as well have two guns so you can finish them off. And I'm serious, guys. Green and blue do not go well together. They are two colors in nature that are not found often together, except in Canada, where in kind of the highlands of the Shield, Northern Ontario and Quebec, double tap! What happened there? Were you aiming at a Russian tank? Did those shots disappear into the ether? All right, let me finish my thought here. You got two guns. They already reloaded. In the northern parts of Canada and the Shield, that's where blueberries grow. It's one of the only things in nature where you see green and blue together. Well, I guess there's some flowers. There are some blue flowers. What are those blue flowers called? Okay, so there's the blue flowers and the blueberries. That's about it, though. I don't think you see green and blue in nature together very often. And that's why green and blue don't really go well together. It's not a... It's just a... Trust me, green and blue do not go well together, okay? That was a Russian tank, and he did hit the double... He did double tap that guy. Like, the other two colors that don't go well together are brown and blue. That's the one I'm thinking of. No, because a blueberry plant, the stem is brown, the leaves are green, and the berries are blue. Do you know those guys that come to the office, or those tourists that go to Europe, and they've got the beige slacks and the blue shirt, and they're like, look at me, I'm dressed up. They look ridiculous, okay? Brown slacks do not go with a blue shirt. They just don't. Brown and green go together. Right? You see that in nature a lot. The bark and the leaves, the trees, almost all plants, brown and green are complementary. They kind of go well together. Brown and blue, that's what I was saying. Yeah, brown and blue, they do not go together. They do not go together. And they look stupid. If you wear brown slacks and a blue shirt, like if you're wearing that right now, look down at yourself. If you're wearing brown pants and a blue shirt, you've aged yourself. You're a Muppet. You're gonna walk around and they'll look at you and go, look at that guy. It doesn't. If you're colorblind or you have no particular taste in then it might, to you it doesn't matter, right? But to the discerning eye, they don't go together. And the fact that brown and blue don't go together, ipso facto, means that green and blue also don't go together, because green and brown do go together. Okay? Have I explained it properly? You guys following? But having said all that, I kind of like the way this tank looks. Yeah, good. It does. It looks different, that's for sure. But you would never catch me wearing a green pair of pants and a blue shirt. I'll tell you that much. All right. Now, Malig, what's happened here? You're at 3,000 damage. It's a tie game. And you've got two guns. All right? So So use them. I got to go down this line so that I can. Do you know what my problem? Let's talk. Enough with the blueberries and the. I'm giving myself a headache. I played the premium tank. Which one is it? The premium one with the 2 guns? This is not. This is the tech tree one, right? Do I got that right? Yeah, this is the tech tree one. But the premium one with the 2 guns. And this is what I found. Some people have mastered these things and can just be devastating on the battlefield with these double-barreled guns. I'm really bad. I suck at them. And it's not because I don't know what I'm doing. Well, actually it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll explain what I don't know. When you first play them, the double-barrel tap is mapped to your left mouse button, just like the fire button. So when you play, the first time I played, if you hold down the left mouse button for I believe it's the whole time it takes to load the 2 guns and shoot, that's how you get the double tap, right? You have to press the left mouse button and hold it down for 3 seconds, and then it fires both shots at once. But if you only want to fire 1 shot, you just press the left mouse button. But there's a delay when you do that, because you click the left mouse button and the program waits to see if you're going to hold it or whether you let go. So you fire not when you click, you fire when you let go. When you're firing 1 shot. If the double tap is mapped to your left mouse button, you press the left mouse button. When you let go of the left mouse button, you fire 1 shot. It's a slight delay from regular tanks. When you just press the button, you fire. Doesn't wait for you to let go. So I found it very awkward taking the single shots. It's like having high ping, if you know what I mean. So you have to map that double shot button onto another key. Some people map it to a key on their keyboard, which I find very awkward. Other people map it to a different button on their mouse, but you require a gaming mouse with some side buttons or top buttons, extra buttons, right? If you have just if you're just a casual player and you get on your computer, check emails, and play World of Tanks occasionally, and you've got the Microsoft mouse or whatever, you can't, right? Because you have to get a special mouse with the side. And I do have a gaming mouse, right, guys? But I find that awkward. You have to get used to it. Okay, so he's doing double tap and he missed both. Ooh, you kind of wiggled he did what I do usually. He wiggled his mouse. Wiggling your mouse is not good when you're trying to win a game. What was I saying? Yeah, so I just find it awkward. I've tried mapping it to a side button, which I find awkward because when I want to shoot the double tap, I have to use my thumb to press a side button on the mouse. Right? Then I tried mapping it to the wheel on top, but sometimes I hit that accidentally. I don't know, I got big goofy fingers or something, and I'm trying to, I don't know, do you follow what I'm saying? Is you have to map it to an appropriate button on the mouse that suits you. Everyone's different. Some people are going to map it to a little pinky button or a little thumb button. And then guaranteed the first few times you play it, it's going to feel awkward, right? It's because it's the first few times. So I did it the first few times with the premium tank, and it felt awkward, and then I just haven't played it anymore. But what I think I'm going to do is I'll make a concerted effort to... Good play, Leopard. He let his camo net engage. He was invisible. Beautiful. It was worth listening to the idiot today on the video, just to see that. That was worth it. Snap! Oh, you didn't snap and you didn't pen. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make a concerted. Come on, aim carefully this time. Ooh, it's not working. It's not working. That guy's got a lot of armor. You're shooting down at him. It's kind of tough. Is he going to take another shot? Yeah, don't aim. It's better when you don't aim. That aiming got in the way. All the aiming does is decrease DPM. You see that? When you just poke, shot. That's all you got to do. 2 carefully aimed shots bounce. Okay, fuck it. Snap, got him. That's World of Tanks. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a concerted effort to play these things. But it'll probably take, probably one session, 10, 15 games to get really used to how to set up the double tap. And let me know in the comments if some of you have become proficient in playing the the double barrel tanks. Let me know. Double tap this snapperoonies. That's fun. I might have to try these. Let me know how you've set it up, which button you've used, the configuration, blah blah blah. Is everything I said just crap? Is it just easy for you? Comes naturally because you're like a super gamer? Well, it only took me 30 seconds to get used to it, and I've got an 80% win rate. I normally double tap people on the move all the time, and my win rate is 82%. So I don't know what you're complaining about. Actually, I'm not complaining. I'm just talking. I'm just telling you my experience, how I'm going to have to struggle to try and make these work. Unlike Malig here, who did almost 7,000 damage, a bunch of kills, and lost a shit ton of credits because he doesn't have a premium account and doesn't really know anything about color coordination. He's obviously in that department not very, doesn't really know anything about, brown, blue, green. Come on. The 2 red marks on your barrel, now they look pretty good, actually. That looks pretty good.